I'm very sure everyone knows about vegan cuisine, like no eggs, no milk, no dairy, and things like that. But today we're going to go a little further and explore the benefits about the raw cuisine. And so, welcome. And so I prepared some recipes for you, and I will get started to pass on these recipes so that you can have a look already. Please pass it on. Okay. And as you have read on the website, I'm going to show you how to make nut milks and how to make spreads. It's very simple, but I think it's very important that you have these basics to continue with other experiments in the raw cuisine. And so that's why the soaking of nuts and seeds is very, very important to know how to do it. I mean, you can't do something wrong because it depends how close you are to the raw food diet. Let's say if you really want to do it correctly, then I'm pretty sure you want to know the whole thing. And so today I'm going to provide this information. And I give you an insight of what we have today. So I have some hazelnuts and some almonds. And there are different ways of approaching nuts and seeds. So I always say nuts and seeds because they're very similar in the meaning of soaking, sprouting, and how to prepare them. So on the recipe you will see I always mention take any other nut or any other seed, and that's really what I mean. So it's not really important to say, oh yeah, I need to make an almond milk. Oh, this is a recipe for almond milk, so I don't have one for walnut. But just take walnuts, just take any other nut, or even seeds if you like sesame seeds, high in calcium. And every nut, every seed is very good for you, and just go nuts. And yeah, the first step is soaking. So if you have nuts and seeds, you judge them according to the size. Let's say almonds, like unsoaked almonds, are kind of the regular size according to nuts. And then we have sesame seeds, they're so little. So according to that, there's different hours to soak them. So the bigger, the more. But the time is like from 2 hours to 12 hours. So let's say sesame seeds, if you soak them for 2 hours, you're definitely fine. You can even soak them for 4 hours. But bigger nuts like almonds or even Brazil nuts, definitely 12 hours. But if you go for 10 hours, you're fine. And it's like I said in the beginning, it's not that you are gonna have something unhealthy or something. It's just if you want to go the right way, soak a little bit more, but not too much. Some people forget, like they soak them overnight. That's the best way to do it. Then they may come home, it's the first time they soak some nuts and seeds, and then, oh, next day, 2 days later, oh, I soaked some nuts, I forgot to take them out. So it's very important to remember, but the more you do it, the more you get used to it. So it's really like any other thing. It's like training, it's like exercising. So you will see you will have a lot of fun when you get started. So first is choosing the nut, the seed, which size, and then knowing how many hours. So between 2 hours and 12 hours. Yeah?
What kind of bad things happen from over-soaking? Because I've done that a time and I still eat
Well, you can still eat them. It's almost like the opposite of not soaking. They're kind of dead. So because what happens when you soak nuts and seeds, they get alive again, so they live. And the more they soak, the more vivid they are. And so that's why if you over-soak them, it's kind of as if you had never soaked them.
Okay.
But they taste very good. They're kind of. I will later let you try how. Like, I mean, everyone knows how unsoaked nuts and seeds taste, like pretty hard and rich in flavor. And then you will try some soaked ones. Yeah, and so then the second step is once it shows the size and know how many hours, you soak them in water and know the hours, and then you have to drain the water depending on how the nut and the nut or the seed looks like. Everything that is brown, like hazelnuts or almonds, they have a brown skin. That has to, when you soak brown skin nuts or seeds, the enzyme inhibitors go into the water. So if you take that into your food, you do what it says. You inhibit to take the enzymes. So you don't really take the enzymes that are in the food you prepare it. So you kind of slow it down. And you don't want that, so what you do is you just throw it away. And that's something, let's say if you have cashews, it's good to take the water because cashews are whitish, very nice color, and there's nothing toxins in there. So you can use the whole thing you're preparing, like soaking, and use the water as much as you need, maybe making the cashew milk, so use the whole water you soaked, add some more according to the recipe. Yeah, and then when you have drained them, they look like, let's say, almonds. These are soaked and drained, and they got bigger.